back in February, we launched this RSS Discovery Engine. We started looking at a set of 400 trusted blogs, and now it's grown over 7,000 interactive marketing blogs that we're monitoring on a daily basis. And what's interesting is one of the things that we saw is that certain blogs are showing up in our publications all the time as being the most popular topics to read and stuff like that. And it was because we're watching these relationships of cohorts linking to each other, like people talk about with a little bit with Dig and stuff like that. And so we've eliminated that. So it's like, I'm going to pick on two people. So let's say something got wrote up in search engine land, and Rusty would write about a similar topic. That topic would always show up because it's not just directly links, but it's a topic. There's a number of things that go into the engine. And so we had to say, every single time that this happens and that happens, we give it less credit. And so, if we're doing it, and we're, it's a relatively small operation, if they're not doing it at Dig, you're saying you're starting to see more of that, and more interesting.
Yeah, it's just, I think places like Dig, I just see votes with friends. They don't seem to be carrying as much weight as just a vote from a complete stranger, so to speak. And I just think, a lot of the social engines are getting much, much smarter at, trying to catch ways that people are gaming the system.
Well, they've got to prevent the gaming that SEO has done for so many years. The search engines that if they don't do it,
they're still playing catch up.
Do you think taking away those friending sorts of attributes or features takes away from the social aspect?
I think that's one of the reasons people go there. Is they say, okay, this person likes whatever this subject is, and I happen to like about it.
Yeah.
This guy finds cool things about iPhone, so I want to, he finds good stuff. I want to follow him, and they're going to say, wow, that's a good story, and that's part of what attracts people.
But I don't think it takes away, because if you think about it this way, if you think about, go back to Malcolm Gladwell and the tipping point and all of that, right? And there's been some really interesting research this past week about that. But if you think about it, it's like, okay, so let's say Michael has great content, and I like what Michael reads, and I find him real interesting. My vote on his stuff may not mean as much. But if his stuff is really interesting, then the sphere who also follows me should find his things interesting. And if those votes matter, now it's more important. So it's not the A and B relationships.
It's a proxy.
C relationships.
The B is the proxy to the C.
That's exactly it. And so it's just understanding those dynamics, I think, add a tremendous amount of value.
So I'm curious, what do you think about, or what opinions you have on sustainable, social media promotion compared to those folks who get caught up in the one-off?
It's a marathon, man. It's like any marketing. The problem is everybody wants to do the tactic and be done with it. It's like, ready, fire, aim. It's like, it's not the way to do it. It's to think about it as a long-term sustainable strategy, build up relationships like you would everyone else. It's like, you know what, I can go ahead and I can go, that's the way, if I wasn't married, say, you want to go sleep with me. It's like, of course, someone's going to sleep with me tonight, if I ask enough people. But if I work and building relationships and really nurture them, the long-term value of that is what you're really counting on, not the one-offs.
Yeah, I think a lot of the problems is people approach, they go for that one-hit wonder on Dig. They say, I'm going to promote that great story, and that it works and it's a good story and it works out. But what I think is really more successful is you try and follow that up with something right after. Like if you have a great story about how to cool things you can do with Coca-Cola, and it goes popular on Dig today, you want to have a story in the pipeline, cool things you can do with Pepsi or cool things you can do with other kind of drinks. This way, if that's the story that works, follow that through and just have a kind of longer term strategy with that.
But only if it's really relevant to your business.
Right.
Part of the problem that we're seeing with a lot of Dig traffic is it's come and go traffic, right? They come in and they leave, and there's no long-term value to them, other than maybe some of the long-term links that you get and stuff like that. But essentially, if it's not related to your business, what you see is this tremendous bounce. In other words, you flood the traffic and they just all bounce away. And there's no economic benefit to that kind of traffic.
Right. Yeah. So people who just come and say, "Wow, this is really great," and they look for something else, and you're just
right. It's like all these people are just trying to create funny ads for the sake of being funny. Well, no, are they really relevant to your business? History's full with Yo Quiero Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Right. It's a temptation and not an actual, providing something that they can consummate their visit with, right, and perform some sort of desired outcome or action.
Exactly.
Cool. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.